Howdy, and welcome to another episode of the almost world-famous Cactus Atlas. On today's episode, I am exploring the Valley of Fire State Park in the beautiful state of Nevada, hiking a trail known as the White Domes. It starts somewhere right there behind me. It's supposed to be one of the best trails here, so I'm here to find out. And if you want to find out, come with me and let's go explore together. Open sunrise to sunset only. And you can see that the White Domes trailhead area does have bathrooms. And it looks like the trail starts right over here, straight back from the parking lot. All right, I am about to start the White Domes. Supposed to be able to see some really colorful sandstone formations, and I hear there's even a slot canyon somewhere in there. So this is supposed to be one of the better things, if not one of the best hikes that you can do here at Valley of Fire. And I did not wear the best shoes for this, but we will manage. But yeah, I like walking on a beach. It's very windy right now, and you can see how the wind has erased all traces of footsteps from the previous day. And you see the ripples here in the sand erasing any trace of man. I love walking down the sand trail, especially being the very first person in the morning, because my footprints are the only ones at this point. The wind that has been blowing very hard all night has erased all of the previous day's footsteps. So I feel like an explorer. I feel like the first guy here at the White Domes today. We're starting to be greeted by this really beautiful scene over here in a soft morning light. Yeah, you can see down in here, very magnificent colors. Grays, reds, you even have like an arch, I think, forming here. Geology in progress. And just to give you a quick taste, that's what we walked down, so not too treacherous. Looks like this is part of the trail. Walk down these steps here. I'm assuming we're heading down there somewhere. It is dead quiet in here. A very faint light breeze, but that's about it. Yeah, this is really a treat to be in here all by myself. And you can see different perspective. I came from up there, so you kind of drop down through that, and there's another section you drop down on the other side of that you can't see anymore. This is something pretty cool and unexpected. That is actually the remnant of a movie set, believe it or not. So that is from the set of the 1965 movie, The Professionals. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Who would have thunk that? A movie set down here. I bet you they wouldn't let them do that today though, would they? And here's some signage that tells you about some photographic history. And here's the set of The Professionals. Yeah, look at all this sandstone that we're walking through. All of the ribbons of color. Okay, so I'm assuming I'm entering the slot canyon portion now, which is really cool. A sandstone slot canyon. This is really wild. You get all of the different layering that you see in sandstone. Really weird ridges there in the rocks. The more I venture into this thing by myself, having total seclusion, I just feel like I luck out sometimes, you know? You can get some really nice photos. You don't have to worry about anybody jumping in your shot. I can't stress how much I recommend starting early if you can. I almost need to take my sunglasses off here. It's pretty dark in here, shady. My low light camera always makes it seem like it's not as dark as it really is. there's where you exit the slot canyon, so you can kind of get a sense of how narrow it gets in there. Here's some really nice, smooth, beautiful sandstone. It's got that bacon color, making me hungry. It's almost like the sandstone flowed down as if it were a liquid that somehow got suspended in time, and it just gently curves over like that. It's just so relaxing to look at. In fact, relaxing kind of sums up so much about what Valley of Fire is to me. It's just, this landscape is so interesting and unique and has all sorts of wavy lines in it, and it just relaxes your mind. It really does. Well, this seems like a nice quiet place to give you my thoughts about the White Domes loop trail. It was a great experience. I know it's usually at the top of the list of things to do or things to hike here, and I would agree. You get to see some really cool stuff. The standout things to me were the slot canyon, number one, some of the sandstone that you see after that, that striped stuff that's layered, that was really cool. The old Hollywood movie set was an unexpected surprise there, so that was really neat. And overall, it was just a very pleasant, not too strenuous hike. It was actually quite simple to do. The most treacherous part of the whole thing, I think, is the initial descent, where you're walking in all that loose sand and some of those steps. So watch yourself there, but the rest of it was really a piece of cake, I thought. So if you find yourself out this way at Valley of Fire, I would definitely say the White Domes loop trail is a must-do. If you're new here, please subscribe to our channel, and if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Also, you can hit the notification bell to stay informed of any time we release new videos, which we do all of the time. And you can find us on social media at Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram under the name Cactus Atlas. Well, that's gonna do it for this tour of the White Domes here at Valley of Fire State Park. I really enjoyed having you tag along with me, and I look forward to our next adventure that I hope you'll join me on very soon. So stick around and take it easy.